The crystalline bazaar of Station Ophiuchus hummed with the voices of 1,000 species, their translators creating a symphony of overlapping frequencies. Dr. Marin Halley navigated through the crowd with practiced ease, her weathered hands clutching a worn medkit more habit than necessity these days. Retirement hadn't suited her. 3 decades of patching up soldiers, colonists, and explorers across 12 star systems had left her restless in the quiet of civilian life. She stopped at a stall draped in bioluminescent fabric. Her attention caught not by the exotic wares but by the sound of a low, rumbling growl that resonated in her chest. Behind an energy barrier crouched a creature the size of an earth tiger, its fur rippling with iridescent patterns that shifted from deep violet to silver. 6 eyes, arranged in 2 rows, fixed on her with unsettling intelligence. "Magnificent, is she not?" The voice slithered from above. "She's a Valdrassian night stalker," Zelther continued, his translator rendering his speech in honeyed tones that contradicted his appearance. "One of the last of her kind. Worth more than most planets." Marin studied the creature. She'd seen many predators in her time, but this one looked wrong. Its breathing was labored. One eye clouded, and the luminescence of its fur flickered irregularly. The doctor and her never slept. "She's sick," Marin said flatly. The prince's barnacles rippled, the Chalicidae equivalent of a laugh. "Direct. How very human." "Yes, she suffers from neural cascade syndrome. Terminal. I acquired her from a collector who couldn't bear to watch her die." His primary eyes narrowed. "I offer her freely to anyone who can ease her passing." I've grown donned of her defiance. "You're giving away a priceless creature?" "Even princes collect regrets, Dr. Halley." Zelther tilted his head, barnacles clicking. "Yes, I know who you are. The human who performed surgery in zero gravity during the siege of Kronos, who synthesized an antivenin from her own blood to save a Crixian hive mother. Your reputation precedes you." Marin ignored the flattery, her focus on the dying beast. Neural cascade syndrome was a death sentence for most species, a progressive shutdown of synaptic pathways. But she'd seen similar conditions in human patients during the war. The Terran nervous system's redundancy, its sheer stubborn refusal to quit, had allowed for experimental treatments. "I'll take her," Marin said. "But not as a mercy killing." Zelther's barnacles stilled surprise. "You believe you can cure her?" "I believe humans are too stupid to know when something's impossible." The prince's laugh was genuine this time, a cascading click whisper. "Then she is yours. Though I warn you, she's killed 3 handlers. Valdrassians bond with no one. Neither do old combat medics," Marin replied. "We'll get along fine." The first week, the Night Stalker Marin called her Nova tried to kill her twice. Once with claws, once with the venomous barbs hidden in her mane. Both times, Marin's decades of battlefield reflexes saved her. She didn't punish or cage the creature further. She simply treated her wounds, spoke softly, and kept coming back. Humans, the galaxy had learned, were persistence hunters. They didn't give up. Marin converted her apartment into a makeshift laboratory. She analyzed Nova's neural tissue, comparing it to databases of hundreds of species. The syndrome was a protein misfolding cascade, like the prion diseases of old Earth, but where alien medicine sought to halt the spread, Marin took a different approach. Human brains were plastic, adaptable. They rerouted around damage, created new pathways. What if she could teach Nova's brain to do the same? She synthesized a cocktail of human neural growth factors, modified them for Valdrassian biochemistry, and added a touch of something the galaxy never expected: Earth cordyceps. Zombion fungus, modified to create beneficial neural connections instead of parasitic ones. It was insane. It violated a dozen interstellar medical protocols. It was exactly the kind of desperate, creative insanity that had made humanity so dangerous during the war. Zelther visited on the 32nd day, expecting to find a corpse or a broken human. Instead, he found Marin asleep on the floor, Nova's massive head resting on her chest, purring a sound Valdrassians supposedly never made. "Impossible," Zelther whispered, his barnacles trembling. Marin opened one eye. "That's what everyone keeps telling me. Humans aren't very good at listening." Nova's eyes, all 6, now clear and bright, fixed on the prince. Her neural patterns, Marin's scans showed, had reorganized. The human-derived treatment hadn't cured the syndrome. It had taught Nova's brain to become as stubborn as a human's, to root around the damage faster than it could spread. Zelther knelt, a gesture of deep respect among his people. "You've done what our greatest physicians deemed impossible." "Name your price, Dr. Halle?" "No price. She was free, remember? Then why?" "Why risk everything for a creature you didn't know?" Marin sat up, scratching behind Nova's ears, a gesture the Night Stalker now welcomed. "During the war, I watched 18-year-old kids hold their guts in with one hand and fire a rifle with the other. I saw colonists build farms on worlds that actively tried to kill them. Humanity didn't conquer the galaxy because we were stronger or smarter." She looked at the prince, her eyes hard and bright. "We did it because we're too damn stubborn to know when to quit. We look at impossible situations and think, not today, that's not just our strength, it's our responsibility. If we can save something, we do. Even if it costs us everything." Nova stood, stretching, her fur now blazing with healthy luminescence. She nuzzled Marin's hand, then turned to face Zelther, a rumble of contentment vibrating through her massive frame. The prince's barnacles shimmered with colors Marin had never seen. Profound respect mixed with something like fear. "The galaxy sees humanity as warriors, but perhaps we've misunderstood. You're not conquerors. You're healers who refuse to let anything die." Marin smiled, tired but genuine. "We're both, Prince Zelther. That's what makes us human." As the prince departed, Marin returned to her work. There were other impossible cases in the galaxy, other creatures and people the universe had given up on. She was retired, after all. She had plenty of time.